The Electric Pied Piper. Similar to Crybaby Lane, The Electric Pied Piper was a made-for-TV movie produced by Nickelodeon. Airing on February 3rd, 2003, the animated movie was based on the classic folktale of the Pied Piper of Hamlet, with the Pied Piper being switched out for a Jimi Hendrix-inspired guitarist, played by Wayne Brady. The songs were written in the 90s, but production on the movie started in 2000, but was constantly delayed because the soundtrack featured parodies of popular songs, and the studio had to wait until the music samples were cleared. And even then, there were still issues. Nickelodeon's legal team forced additional changes in the music to avoid sounding too much like the songs they were parodying. Likely because of these issues, Nickelodeon only aired The Electric Pied Piper a handful of times after its debut, despite having some solid star power behind it. Wayne Brady, of course, but also Rodney Dangerfield, Rob Schneider, and George Segal. By the time people started looking for the movie, only 3 short clips could be found online, some of which were later removed. A search team was eventually able to get a hold of the movie's director, Raimi Muzquez, who had a copy of the movie but couldn't release it because Nickelodeon owned the rights. And when contacting Nickelodeon, it turns out they misplaced the documentation that proved they held the rights to the music used in the movie, making an official release impossible. And unlike Crybaby Lane, it seemed like no one had a bootlegged copy laying around. It wasn't until August 8th, 2016 that an anonymous source who worked on the movie leaked a VHS copy online, and days later, Lost Media Wiki user Stuart Is Me acquired a separate DVD master of the movie that they promptly uploaded online for all to see. But this isn't where the search ends. From 2019 to 2020, user Synth Commando spearheaded an effort to collect all the remaining songs from the movie, eventually acquiring the demos that had to be changed due to copyright issues, the movie's placeholder music that was used during production, and the movie's complete underscore. To my knowledge, the only part that Synth Commando is yet to find is the demo version of the song Rat Town USA, which might not exist.
Jump, climb, double time, so much to be done. I won't rest until a nest is found for everyone.
And on May 22nd, 2021, a lost, deleted scene was posted online. According to the video's description, the scene was never finished because the animator working on it ghosted the director, so the scene had to be scrapped. Unlike Crybaby Lane, Nickelodeon has never re-aired The Electric Pied Piper.